Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
What is up, YouTube? DGWhipZ are back again with another video. Today I'm super excited. This is a mod I have thought of installing for a while as kind of like a joke, but I think this is honestly going to be the most fun and hilarious thing I'm going to install on this car. I have not been looking forward to a mod like this in quite some time, but I am going to be installing a PA police system on my G35. Yeah, a PA system. This is the same thing. Well, not exactly the same. Obviously, the police have a little more higher tech, but this, I'm going to be able to actually like speak from a speaker that's pretty loud from the car, and I also have like police sirens, horns, wailing, all that stuff. I think this is going to be hilarious. Now, first of all, if you guys think I'm dumb or retarded for installing this, and this is not your thing at all, I literally get it. I can't really disagree with you there. But I think this was just funny, and it honestly wasn't really expensive anyway. And because I've been working so much, I thought I'd reward myself while I'm saving up for the other stuff. I do have cool stuff on the way, but this is going to be what today's video is about. By the way, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if this is something you would do to your car, comment down below. So what I ordered, the system I ordered is, I don't even know how to say this, Yavali, however you say that. Made in China, unfortunately. Yeah, this probably has a Corona in it. Actually, let me not say that. I'll get like demonetized or something. But this was 70 bucks off Amazon, and this had really good reviews. Like, it was like 4.5 stars, and I really didn't see too much negative besides like people that just didn't know how to install it. So this install should actually be really easy. We just have the amplifier, which is in here, and the speaker, which we need to mount somewhere out front on the bumper. I honestly might zip tie it for now until I figure out exactly how I want to mount it, especially because I'm going to be mounting other things in the bumper that I'm not going to talk about today. We got our wiring harness right here, and the wire's going to go to the speaker. It even gave us some PVC tape, which is pretty cool. I probably won't use that because I have like wire insulator that I got from AutoZone just to make the install pretty clean. Here is the actual, what do you call it? Like thing you talk into to speak. And then we have our connector to the amplifier here. This actually is a lot smaller than I thought, which is good. It shouldn't take up too much space. It gave us a little wrench. How cute. Some more mounting hardware. I don't know how much of this I'm going to actually use, but definitely going to be obviously using the harness and connector. And we'll need to wire the power and grounds, obviously, and then we need to wire the 2 green into the speaker. It's really not that hard to wire this in. Oh, it actually gave us extra wire, which is really cool. I might not even need to use my own, and I can keep it color coordinated. Cool. Here is the speaker. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out where this is gonna go. To get the gist of what we need to get done here, we need to wire the amplifier into a power source, ground it out. That's no problem. I actually have some more wiring stuff here. I have insulator, ring terminals, T-taps, zip ties, insulator right here. So we should have a pretty clean install that should look pretty factory. That's no big deal. The hardest thing is we're gonna have to actually feed things through the firewall onto the other side. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do that right now, probably off camera, and see what my best angle of attack is on that. But it shouldn't be too bad. We will also need to figure out where we're gonna mount the amplifier and controls, and also the microphone that I'm gonna speak into as well. I'm probably going to put it somewhere over here. Because if I put it over here, I'm going to block my OBD2, and I don't want to have to like remove it to use my OBD2 because I do use that pretty often. So, and it needs to be in my access area. I could be cool if I like put it right here, but I'm going to have to cut and drill and stuff. I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking over here is our best bet. We'll have to figure out exactly how we're going to do that. If I have to drill into this, then so be it. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start doing that right now. Okay, so I'm gonna worry about mounting and cleaning up after I'm sure what I'm gonna do wiring wise, because you can always do that stuff later. You just want to make sure that it's wired up and works correctly, right? So I went ahead and removed this little kick panel here, and we have access to some of our interior wires. We just need to find a power source that will just pretty much stay on while the car is on. Doesn't stay on when the car's off. so I don't know exactly what wire does what, but as long as it's the same gauge wire and the wire turns on and stays on while the car's on, we'll figure it out, I guess. You connect the wire to this end right here, and then you have this end, and this will actually clamp on to the wire and splice it automatically while still doing a good and clean connection. And then you just plug that in, and then boom, you splice into a wire. Super easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap into one of these power systems right here. Really easy. Literally took me like 15-20 minutes. Just to show you, obviously I'm gonna clean this up, but I went ahead and used the T-tap right here. It might be a little hard to see, but I just tapped into one of the wires, and it always has power and supplies enough voltage, so that's cool. And I went ahead, if I can show you here, you see that bolt back there? Hard to see, but went ahead and got a ring. What's it called? I don't know, but whatever has like the ring, so you can like put it through a bolt and ground it out. That's what I got, and I just grounded it right there. It's metal. Any metal surface will do as ground. You don't have to connect it to the battery. I see a lot of people that they do these installs. You don't need to hook it directly up to the battery. It's not necessary. You just need a power source and a ground. So, and just to show you guys it works, look at that. Turns on. Now we just need to hook the speaker up, which that's gonna be no issue at all, and this should work. So everything's pretty much wired up. This is good to go. This turns on. I have not tested the speaker yet just because I'm in my garage in my neighborhood. I don't want to scare people, but yeah, everything's wired up. T-tap, speakers are connected, connectors connected. I got it mounted up. I am blocking my OBD2, but it had a perfect mounting spot, so I figured, what the heck, might as well do it. And then if I need to access my OBD2, this is not hard to remove at all, so whatever, an extra 30 seconds. This is probably a wiring no-no, but I did feed it through the door well and from the fender, but honestly, whatever. I'm going to finish heat shrinking this. This is just over it. It's not like heat shrunk yet, no big deal. And then I will definitely gonna clean up these wires, put some tubing around it. I kind of fed it through this grommet here. And yeah, this is cleaning it up. Now this, I actually found a perfect spot for it. Found a perfect spot for this. There was actually a little intake tube right here. Those bolts right here, it's right there, you can see it. I went ahead and removed that because it was doing basically nothing, especially because I don't have my OEM intake. And I found a bolt hole that I can mount the speaker right there, and I just mounted it right there, and it clears the wheel. I tested it, clears the wheel, so don't gotta worry about that. So this is pretty much in. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the wires off camera and show you what it looks like when I'm done, and then let's go ahead and test it out. Okay, so everything is hooked up. I'm laughing because I just tested it and my mom came out and she's like, what the hell is that? It's kind of funny, but everything turns on. The mic works, the speaker works. You probably could hear it a little bit already. It has many modes: high, low, whale, yelp, whale, traffic, tool. It has the horn and siren. I don't know what these, I still need to figure out what these two buttons do, but so this is just gonna hang out here for now. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do about this. You are supposed to like mount this somewhere. I just don't feel like drilling into my dash right now, so this will kind of just hang out, no big deal. So as you can see, I actually made this pretty clean. These are the wires that go to the interior. As you can see, this looks pretty factory. Anyone that lifted the hood wouldn't even be able to tell anything is done. And I'm pretty happy about that. You have to really be looking over here to like notice something's going on. You can see the speaker down there. Hopefully this is waterproof. I assume it has to be. Man, that's really close to the tire. It is clearing it though, so hopefully when the car bounces and rebounds, it doesn't hit. Check 1 2, check 1 2. I hope you can hear me. But yeah, everything works. I think that's pretty hilarious, to be honest with you.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Okay, so you can see it's a little janky right now. That's because I didn't realize this actually doesn't clear the e-brake when it's all the way up, and I had the e-brake down when I was installing this, so I didn't think of that. No big deal. I can just shift this over a little bit and I should still be able to use my pedals, no problem. So I'll probably do that later. It's not a big deal. I can still use it right now, but I'm obviously not going to just be using this to cuss people out on the road or anything or attract attention. You can get in a lot of trouble for having this if a cop hears you use it. So just keep that in mind. But overall, this is a fun little toy to have in your car if you just like fucking around. So overall, I think this is a great buy. This was definitely worth the 60 bucks. I would have bought a $100 one, but I saw this had just as good reviews. I'll put the link in the description for this one. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you would install this in your car, let me know. I think this is funny and it's fun, and it just catches people off guard. I think it's really funny. I'm not gonna just be using this ever all the time. Time and a place for sure. When you're with your car buddies or you want to scare your friends, that's what it's kind of for. Other than that, don't use this to do road rage or anything like that. That's definitely not something you want to do. But yeah, I have more goodies on the way coming from Z1. I can't wait to get those and make a video on that. We're prepping this car for big moves, slowly but surely. So thank you guys again for watching. But until then, see you guys next time.